Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be creating almost a bit of a dupe, but using some trash that I had laying around the house combined with some dollar store materials. So I have these David's tea containers because I love drinking their loose tea, and I always end up with having tons of them. And then I'm going to use some of this burlap ribbon, some of this greenery, as well as this basket. Now the basket, the greenery, and the burlap had come from Dollarama. I will also going to be using some black spray paint, as well as black and white acrylic paint and a sponging brush, along with some twine and hot glue. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is spray paint this basket because I wanted to give it a bit of a rustic look. So I'm going to spray paint it black, but I wanted to tone it down a little bit with some gray. Unfortunately, I didn't have any gray. I only have silver. So I made some gray by combining the white and black acrylic paint. I would also like to mention that this video is part of a useful DIY challenge that is hosted every month by Mom from Mom Does Life Handmade. And this month's co-host is Regal Designs by Shoshana. They had asked us to create some form of a trash to treasure using trash that we have laying around the house. So that is what I'm doing. So just like with any other challenge, I will link both of their channels in my description box, as well as the playlist that will contain everyone else that is participating, so you make sure you head on over and check that out once you are done watching my video. So once I was finished spray painting it, I moved on to sponging the gray paint on before the spray paint even had a chance to dry. That way I can blend it well together. And this gave me that rustic silver aluminum look, to kind of a tin look that I was going for. So I'm super excited because tomorrow today, the day that the video goes up, our stay-at-home order has been lifted and we can actually go out to some other stores than just grocery store because they are opening up. They're at a limited capacity, but nevertheless they're opening up. So maybe I'll be able to get more of decorating supplies and some more DIY ideas from all these different decorating stores. So once I was finished with sponging it on, I put it aside to dry and I moved on to my tins. I have so many of these tins and I have done so many different DIYs with them. I can link it all down at the end for you to check out the other stuff that I made using these tins. So for this project, I'm just measuring out my burlap ribbon to see how long I'll need it to go twice around the tin, and then I bought this twine. That was the only twine they had at the dollar store. I think it was in a garden supplies, but it came in this nice little jar, which I thought was kind of cute, and came with scissors that I struggled to use. But anyway, so I measure out my burlap and cut three pieces that are the same length. If this is your first time stopping by, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by. My name is Sonja, and this is my DIY channel where you will find trash to treasure makeovers, furniture upcycles, and dollar store DIYs. So if this is something that interests you, I would love it if you consider pressing the subscribe button and a notification bell and becoming a part of my YouTube family. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continuing support. It means the world to me. I was wrapping these tins with a double layer because I didn't want any of the stickers to show that are on this tin because they are impossible to take off. So I figured it would be much easier to add the burlap ribbon in a double layer. That way I'm not wasting too much time trying to remove those stickers. Once I was finished with gluing the ribbon on, I moved on to adding a twine. I just wrapped it once around. You can also double up with the twine as well. I think that would look pretty too, but I just went with one layer of twine. And then I also wanted to fold the lip of the burlap on top down, so I gave it a couple slits in two different spots just so I could fold it down a little bit easier, and I think this just gave it a bit of a different look, and I kind of it was a look that I was kind of going for. I forgot to mention that when you're gluing that burlap on, be very careful because with all the holes in a burlap, you can easily burn yourself. So if you have finger protectors or that makeup applicator, use it because otherwise you will burn your fingers. I managed to burn them even with using the applicator. So once my basket was dry and my tins were ready, I just placed them inside and decorated them with the greenery that I picked up at the Dollarama. I absolutely love these picks, greenery picks. I use them all the time in all sorts of different decor throughout my home. I stick them inside garlands, I stick them in vases. I made wreaths with them. They are so versatile and they look so good. And they are only, I think, $1.50 each bunch. And they would also look really good if you're making like a fall herb garden. Some of them look like real herbs, so that would look really good too if you don't have enough sunlight to actually have a real herb garden in your kitchen, like myself. So here it is. I think it's going to be a great addition to my spring decor in my home. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you think someone else would enjoy it, make sure you share it. And don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box, as well as Shoshana's and Mom's channels, which are also linked in the description box. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.